Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 71st floor. I am Elliot.
I'm Konstantinos.
And this is episode 49. A
Almost
yappity episode.
Almost 50 years old.
Oh my god. No, don't joke about that because I'm actually nearly 30.
I'm not.
I'll be 29. Oh, not me.
Not you outing your birthday.
I'll be 29 at some point.
Girl. This obsession.
Right.
How are you today?
The same as I was in the last episode.
Yeah. We're filming
How
this
are
at
you?
the same time. So I hope everyone enjoyed last week's Star Wars episode.
Yes.
I'm sure it was a hit.
I'm sure
Every
it
time I
was.
say that, it flops.
Well, Star Wars is very topical.
I mean,
So
yeah.
hopefully it's...
True.
Yeah.
I'm doing all right.
Mm-hmm. What have you been up to?
I've been playing Tomodachi Life.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody,
Let's get into it.
tune in.
Oh, yeah.
Since it's the start of the episode, twitch.tv/the71thcon. I stream Tomodachi Life on the weekends. If you want to see now, they're saved on my Twitch profile if you want to go back and watch the first stream or any other streams. But yeah, Soya.
She's very
I should make Soya in Tomodachi Life.
You could do. Yeah, I want to play it. I just need to motivate myself to do it. And I want to play the demo fully before I commit to buying
I was
the
literally
game.
halfway through the demo and I was like, I want to buy it.
Yeah, I mean, I played 10 minutes. I made myself.
Yeah.
And that was it. And I was laughing. I was actually laughing at the game. And I was like, this is so fucking stupid. I love it. So I'm very close to reaching the point of buying it. It's just I need to see more of it to confirm. And,
Have you not seen Fawn's videos?
No.
That's what
don't
made
want to
me
spoil it for myself.
But there's nothing to spoil.
No, I know, but you see certain scenarios. I know
suppose.
what happens in the demo because everyone played the demo and
Yeah.
streamed the demo, so I know what's coming. But it's just I just thought it was so funny, and I was kind of taking the piss out of myself when I was playing it because I was I made myself, and I think that my me looks very cute. Actually,
It
very
does, yeah.
accurate. And then it was what do you want your me's to refer to you as? And I put Grand Alpha.
I put Mama. So they call me every time. They're like, Mama, can I tell you something?
But yeah, it is funny. I think what also makes it funny is the fact that it reads out to you. They speak.
Yeah.
They actually speak, and
Yeah,
it just
yeah,
sounds insane. So I'm very much interested in playing it. And I also really like that it's a Switch game and not a Switch 2 game. Because
Yeah.
it means that so many more people can play it.
Mm.
And it's not you have to pay £15 for an upgrade or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because it's not a very demanding game for
No.
it to be I was like that with Pacopia. I was like, I don't get why Pacopia was a Switch 2 game, but then after I played it, I was like, okay, it makes sense. It's a huge game, and it's got a lot of mechanics, so it makes sense for that. But this one is much smaller in scale.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy because when the demo came out and everyone was posting all those clips and whatever, I was like, I'm not obviously the clips are funny, but I was like, I'm not interested in this. I was like, what is it? Is that just it? You just make them talk? I was
Yeah.
I'm not really interested in that. What is this? And then Rick kept saying, oh, you should buy and stream it. And I was like, back when the demo came out, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know what this game is.
Yeah.
And then it came out, and I was like, okay, I'll watch Fawn's thing to see how it is. Because mainly I was also interested to see what characters Fawn would create.
Yeah.
And I was obsessed. It's so funny.
Yeah.
And also that gave me a lot of inspiration because that was another thing. I was like, if I do buy it, I don't know what characters to make. And I didn't know if I was going to be good at making characters.
Yeah.
But then
I think it's quite straightforward.
it is. Yeah. And it also has a lot of freedom. You can literally draw anything
Yeah.
on. So I was watching Fawn and I was inspired and I was like, okay, after 5 episodes of watching Fawn,
my
I
God.
was like, okay, I want to buy this now.
Yeah. That's how it was with me with Pacopia though.
Yeah,
I was
literally.
I'm not sure. It's a kid's game. And then
That's
I was
what I
watching
thought.
Fawn and I was like, okay, actually it looks kind of fun.
That's what I thought. I was like, I'm literally going through Elliot's arc with Pacopia.
It's FOMO more than anything, I think.
I mean,
it's like
that
you see
too.
someone else enjoying it and you're like, oh damn, I want to enjoy this for myself.
And because I was watching it, I was like, oh, I want to see I want to see this character, I want to see that character. So I was like, I'll just make them.
Yeah.
So I downloaded the demo and I made Lifeweaver as the first resident. I think I did a pretty good job. He looks snatched, and halfway through the demo I was like, okay, I need to buy this, and I did, and
What's going on?
So yeah, don't press any buttons.
Hold on.
What happened?
I don't know, something's going on with my audio.
With your audio?
Yeah, like what is this? This big wave.
Oh. Blame Sawyer. Did she turn one of the things up?
I don't think so.
Technical difficulties. Beep.
Maybe. Yeah. Let me just pause real quick.
Okay, let's take a break.
Sorry about that.
We're back.
Sawyer the saboteur. My inner saboteur. Also,
She-
look at this fucking
she
cat
went
hair
off now.
everywhere.
Yeah, I know. Oh no, she ruined my new
Ruined is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah,
Anyway.
as I was saying before Sawyer said, shut the fuck up, faggot. Yeah, I created Lifeweaver, and then I did Uncle Iroh from Avatar. I just want to make a bunch of Overwatch and Avatar characters. And then I was like, okay, who do we want to create the drama? I was like, okay, Azula from Avatar. And then I made Orisa, which I'm very proud of my Orisa, because I basically had to draw her entire face. I think I did a very good job. And then I did Zuko, Katara, Nihad. Yesterday when I was streaming, Nihad was watching and he was like, make me. So shout out to Nihad. And then now I want to make all the evolutions. But yeah, it's much more difficult to draw with the joysticks. It's much easier to do them with on the touch screen. But yeah, I have a lot of ideas now and inspiration after I've seen that I can actually create characters.
Yeah.
Because I thought I'd be so bad at it.
Yeah, to be honest, if I was to play it, I probably would just make... I've seen lots of people making like anime characters. And I think they look cool because like they don't really look real anyway.
Yeah.
So like it doesn't really matter how accurate they are or whatever. But I have seen some very like cool, accurate looking anime characters. But the problem is I would just want to make all of the anime boys I fancy and then I'd want them all to fall in love with me.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's how the game works.
I don't know if people make themselves. I feel like you might be the only one who made
No,
yourself.
they do. Iona made herself. She
Okay.
made herself, me, and her other friend Abby, and she made the 3 Bat Boys from the Akatar series.
Okay.
And she tried to get them all to like fall in love with one of us. So she was like, I've made. Well, for her, she picked.
Oh, you said she did like one of the BTS boys, didn't she?
I'm
to fall
getting
in
to
love
it.
with
I'm
you.
getting to it. I'm
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
to it. Spoilers, thanks. Thanks for ruining my story.
Sorry.
So yeah, she made Reese, which is like the main love interest in the book, for herself, and then she made Cassian for Abby, and then she
Cassian
made
Andor?
no, and then she made Azriel for me because he's my favorite. And she was like, I really tried to get him to like you and like for you to like each other. But it just wasn't working. And then she made Jimin from BTS, who was my favorite. And she was like, literally as soon as I made him, it was like heart eyes, like everything lined up. And I was like, okay, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. It just sounds really funny.
It was funny with mine because I wanted to make, I forgot to mention, I made Baptiste. And I wanted to make Baptiste to fall in love with Lifeweaver because canonically in Overwatch, they flirt. They flirt all the time. Because Baptiste is bisexual, and Lifeweaver is obviously the biggest
F word.
I mean, I said it before. Also, I named my island Pustronia Island. Anyway,
For the non-Greeks, that's a slur.
yeah. Anyway, but before I made Baptiste, like literally within the first 10 minutes, Lifeweaver went and fell in love with Uncle Iroh, and he was like, oh my god, Uncle Iroh, and he was like. But I had a choice to stop it. So he was like, do you think it's love? And I had to say, you're imagining it, or yeah, it's love. And I was like, no,
Absolutely
no.
not.
But then I pressed no. And then 5 minutes later, Uncle Iro was in his house by himself, and he had like a little bubble. And I was like, what's up? And he was like, I'm getting a feeling that Lifeweaver fancies me. And I was like, no,
It's
no.
not true. It's not true. You're just imagining it.
Yeah, and then I made Baptiste, and then within the first 5 minutes, Baptiste was head over heels for Lifeweaver.
Right.
And then Lifeweaver also fell in love with him. And now I think by the time this comes out, they'll be married. Because he's ready to confess his love.
Cute.
Yeah.
That is cute. I'll probably do this afternoon is I'll probably put Star Wars something on. I'll probably watch it, and I'll probably have my Switch, and I'll probably...
Oh, that's actually great. Playing
Yeah.
Tomodachi Life while watching Clone Wars.
So that's probably what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the afternoon. What the fuck is she doing? I don't know if you can see
She's on drugs.
She is being crazy.
Or she's eating the plant.
Soya. Soya.
She's a chaos girl today.
Right, you're going to sit here for the next 40 minutes and you're not going to move.
But yeah, I was literally playing it while watching Fawn play it. And I think my mind sort of went crazy at one point because like when you're in the character creation, the music just keeps looping and looping and looping. And then his music was looping and looping, and then my music was looping. And I was like, okay, no, I need to take a break. I think I was dreaming about it last night.
Probably. I've had that before.
Yeah.
Where, like, I remember when I used to play Mario, like the Super Mario Bros. Games, there was the one on the Wii, Super Mario Bros. Wii. And I played
That's such a good name.
Yeah, I played it for like hours and hours every day. And I remember I was like watching like X Factor or something on the TV, and I could just see like the levels on like overlaying on X Factor in my head. I was like, I need to take a break from this game.
Yeah.
Like I was like, this is not healthy.
Yeah. No, I literally thought about this last night. I was like, before we went to bed, I told myself I'm gonna be dreaming about Tomodachi Life because I know myself. And yeah, I don't remember what the dream was, but I was dreaming about the Miis interacting with each other in like different scenarios. So
Which
ridiculous.
also isn't that an interaction where like they can have dreams?
Yeah.
So like maybe
You watch their dreams.
are living in
We are
Tomodachi
literally
Life.
Miis.
We are Tomodachi
Yeah.
Life. We are life.
But it's basically Sims, but Nintendo.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But
And
better.
Probably it's more like they've created more scenarios, I think, than Sims. Because I think
You
Sims is
think?
pretty like, oh, they're friends. Oh, they're not friends. Oh, they hate each other. Like it's very like. I mean, in my experience, this is more like you have like dream sequences. You have like things that get played out, like actual scenes.
Yeah.
Whereas I think with The Sims, it's very much like there's like a limited number of scenarios that happen, and I think that's about it. Like, and I feel like with The Sims, maybe you have less control over it, and they just kind of
Probably.
or more. I don't know.
I've never played The Sims. I was never really into it. Rick was.
Yeah, I was. I made. Oh God, yeah, I played The Sims 4 relatively recently, like a few years ago.
Yeah, Rick
And-
literally played it like last year.
Yeah.
He went through a phase.
Yeah, and I made myself and then my favorite K-pop band. I was making all 5 of the boys, and I was making my favorite fall in love with me, and we went to Japan. We went to because we had the Snowy Escape.
Surprise.
Had the Snowy Escape DLC, which allows you to like go to like the like ski resort.
Do you think they'll have DLC for this?
Probably it's Nintendo, isn't it?
Yay.
Well,
What is she doing?
To put the shoes on.
Soya is literally trying to put the shoes on. People are saying Pacopia is going to have a DLC this year. At some point.
I mean, considering I've still not finished it, I think I will
With
not
like
be buying
new
that.
locations.
Yeah.
Which will make me go back to it, actually.
Yeah. Not sure about that one.
But yeah.
I'll probably get Tomodachi Life. Probably.
Yeah.
Next time you see me, I'll probably have like
I
20
wish
hours or something.
I wish it had co-op. I wish there was a way to like merge, or like me visit your island and like choose maybe
I
three of my Miis to like visit your island and see them interact with your Miis.
They had that with Animal Crossing, and I don't know why they've not done it with, like, they didn't do it with Pokopia, and they did it. But not the same, like, not to the same extent. Was it?
You can play together.
It was only like in your dream islands or something.
No, you can do it in normal world, but you can choose. It's like you can, if you don't want to impact your world, you can go to like a dream island.
Oh, okay. I feel like, I don't know, I've not played it that much, but in Animal Crossing it was a lot more like social. Like you could just invite like, I don't know how many people over and just like chill in each other's islands and just like play around. And
Pokopia is the same. Play games, play hide and seek with the prop hunt.
Oh, okay.
Which I actually really wanted to try. Maybe we should.
And also
sometime.
a big thing about the Miis, like on the Wii, like when it was like to me that's when the Miis were like the biggest, was like on the Wii.
Yeah.
And then like you could like trade them with other people. Like there was like the Mii marketplace where you could like upload
not the
them.
Mii trafficking.
No, well, I guess yeah. But like I'm sure it was like you could like pick your like Miis and like upload them, so then people could be like, oh, that's a cool one, I want that.
There's a website called Tomodachi Plaza where you
I think that's what it was. I think it was
where
called,
you
like,
upload
Mii Plaza.
your Miis, share Mii designs. And I don't know if it's like an official website or if it's a fan-made
that doesn't
website.
look official.
But yeah, this is it. Zuko.
So yeah, can you get down? Because you're just gonna go up and you're gonna bite on the cactus.
They made the Pokopia Ditto.
Cute.
See, my Zuko is the only character that it didn't really turn up great for me. So I feel like I might go back and re-edit him.
Yeah, I think that's good that you can re-edit them as well.
Actually, it's nice that it shows you like every single.
Yeah.
What was that? Oh, so this person like fully drew his hair.
Interesting. Oh, is that like face paint and stuff?
So he chose one of these. Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
I'm gonna
and
have to fucking buy it.
I know, and it's really weird how. So I obviously created Uncle Iroh, Zuko, and Azula, who have a very specific relationship in the show, and I was like, I wonder how it's going to play out in this.
Yeah.
And as soon as I Iroh and Azula would never interact with each other. They'd always like walk past each other. And then as soon as I created Zuko, him and Iroh became best friends instantly without me even having them interact. Iroh had a little speech bubble and he was like, I think me and Zuko could be good friends. And I was like, what? That is so weird. And then they became best friends and they were sleeping outside on the beach, like on the grass.
Yeah.
And Azula was creeping up on them and it was like, Azula is curious about Zuko. And I was like, God. And I was like, okay, go for it. And she went up to him and they spoke. They said one thing and then she walked away and he went back to sleeping next to Uncle Iroh. And I was like, that's such a like lore accurate interaction. And I don't know how.
God, yeah. It's strange. I think like part of me would not want to make characters who would interact or have like they're from the same universe. So then it's like more interesting to see like, because I think it would piss me off if they didn't do what I wanted them to do. But yeah.
Well, now Katara and Azula became friends, so I'm like, that's interesting.
God, there's just fucking cat hair everywhere.
Yeah, and then Life Weaver is friends with everyone.
Shock.
But he's really good friends with Iroh.
But he's a whore, so that makes sense. It's just
true.
a little slut walking around in his little lingerie.
But now he has a man, so yeah. But yeah, I wanted to create all the evolutions because I was like, I feel like it would be really funny to see how the girls get along in Tomodachi Life. I was like, are they going to fall in love? Are they going to be best friends? Are they going to be enemies? Like, is Glaceon going to hate Leafeon? Is Vaporeon going to be a snub? Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like it would be funny.
Yeah. No, I definitely will get it probably today if I can financially afford it. This month is a really...
I zilched it. But it is probably going to financially ruin me. But who cares?
Which isn't that fucking crazy that like a £50 game is like make or break your bank account
literally
nowadays.
Literally. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. No, this
the
month
real problem.
This month is a bad month. Like a good month.
I mean, we're planning on going to Glasgow.
Well, are we?
Well,
I am.
Theo,
I don't know
are
about
we?
you.
Theo,
Why are you asking Theo?
because we said we were waiting for him
For what?
to confirm if we're booking an
Anyway.
Airbnb or
Regardless.
anyway.
That's happening.
Yeah.
I had my friend's wedding, which I had to pay for the hotel, travel, and then I forgot that you're supposed to give them like a wedding gift. And
do you just give them money or an actual gift?
I gave them money.
Yeah.
They'd sometimes ask for like things, but they've already bought a house together, so it's not like, I think traditionally you would buy them things for their first house, but they've lived together for like ages.
Microwave.
Yeah, or like
kettle.
a cutlery set.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that I knew like in the week before, I was like, oh, I need to make sure I get them like a card and some money or whatever. It's been a long week. I forgot. I get there, they have a post box, and I was like, oh, is that for like the little notes to be like, oh, like the memory notes or whatever?
Like,
and everyone was
no,
like, well, I think it's if you bought cards. And I was like, oh, shit. So then thankfully it wasn't in the middle of nowhere. Like, and we weren't staying at the venue. So we booked a hotel, or I booked a hotel like 10 minutes away. And on the way back to the venue, there was a supermarket, like a massive Tesco. And I was like, right, we're going in there, we're getting a card, I'm taking the cash out and I'm putting it in. And then I just went like the next morning, because we weren't invited to the breakfast the next morning because they only had a small venue. They could only fit like the immediate family or whatever in. So I was like, shit. So I got the card, wrote it, and put the money in, and then just was like, oh, hey, just before we go, I just wanted to give this to you, because I was like, I probably won't see her again for a while. So I was like, I'll just make sure I give it to you now. But yeah, so that was another expense. I'm going to London next weekend. I've got 2 concerts, which I have paid for already, and I've paid for the hotel. But getting to London, I've not paid for. Being in London, I've not paid for. Very expensive. And what else? Yeah, then Glasgow. I need to pay to get to work. It's just a lot. So I've not put any money into savings this month, because I was like, I can't. Like, I actually can't do it. I need all the money that I can get right now for this month.
What's for me this month? The Glasgow trip, buying Tomodachi Life, and I'm repaying my MacBook actually this month that I bought last year. I put the bulk of it last month. I repaid the bulk of it, and there's only like, I think £100 left to put in this month. But I have to repay it this month because it's the last month where you can like have it without gaining interest. But still, yeah. But we'll see. I might soon have more money. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
From our channel. No, I'm kidding.
And speaking of money, at the wedding, I was speaking to my friends, because at the dinner table, like, they had obviously like groups of people who would be like, they knew each other. It was only a small wedding. There was like 35 people there. So obviously they had the bride and groom at the top, and then they have like bride's family, groom's family, bridesmaids. I think like the groom's like party and like friends, and then a table of their like uni friends that all knew each other anyway. So we were on a table with like my other best friend who like got married last year, and another friend that I've known because they were friends in school, and like we just knew each other for a long time. And we were sat, like, each table had like an author, and each person had a quote from one of their books.
Okay.
And we were at the Austen table, so like the Jane Austen table, and each of us had a quote from like one of her books. And
that's a cool idea.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who else there was.
So what quote
I think
did you
there was a Terry Pratchett table. Mine was from Persuasion, which I've not read, but I was speaking because all of the girls I was with, like the 2 girls and the girl who got married, are very big into like classical literature and stuff like that. So I was like, I need to get on this. I need to like read these classical books. So I bought Persuasion and Pride and Prejudice, I think it was, which...
What quote did you get?
God, I don't fucking know. It's upstairs. I'm not going and getting it.
I thought that was your story. I thought you were leading to that.
I've just bought more books, even though I literally... I bought Fruit Fly, which is the brat-looking book up on the shelf. which I'm again a sucker for an ad. It came up on my Instagram, and the author was like, "Oh yeah, this is the book. Like this is a story."
Oh, you told me about it.
Yeah,
the guy.
It's like about she's an author who is having like writer's block.
Yeah,
and she.
It sounds like a very interesting.
It does, and it's been rated very highly. She has writer's block, and she's like, I don't know what to do. So she makes a Grindr account using her husband as like the profile pictures or whatever, and she gets,
which is crazy.
Yeah, that in itself is an interesting story. But then she like starts talking to guys or whatever, and she gets invited to a tea party, which is not a tea party as such. If you know, you know. She gets invited, and she brings like a muffin basket or something, and it's like, that's not the vibe. And then she realizes like what's going on, and there's like sex and drugs, and she sees this like addict, and she's like, he's gonna be the new protagonist of my book. So then she starts like stalking him, and it's basically the story of how that goes. And
it's a very interesting premise.
Yeah, and so I heard it, and I was like, I'm sold. So then I looked, and it was like £14 on Amazon for the hardback, and I was like, that's really cheap. And then I looked on Queerlit, which is like the Manchester like queer bookshop, and I was like, I would much rather get a queer book from a queer bookshop because it just feels right. And I realized the day before they'd had like an event where he was there, like talking about the book. And so he signed loads of copies of the book. I think so. His name is Josh Silverman, I think. And yeah, so he signed loads of copies, and they had like a signed copy of the book, like loads of them, for like 17
Former CEO
quid.
of Etsy. Not him.
I'm not sure. Maybe
is it him? No.
Josh Silver.
Okay.
Sorry, not Silverman. Yeah. And so I was like, I'd rather get it from Queerlit and have a signed copy than pay £14 from Amazon and get it. So yeah. So I need to read that.
It's a really nice cover.
It is.
It's very modern.
Yeah. Very bright as well. It looks really cool. But I don't know how much of a light read it's going to be.
How big is it?
Not huge. Not like fantasy book levels of huge. But yeah. I need to get back into my reading. Because this week I've just really struggled to
people need to know what you've been reading.
I know. I can tell you what I have been reading. Because
why did I ask? I'm kidding.
No, so right, you just talked about Star Wars for like an hour. But yeah, me and Nihad was reading Heated Rivalry, or Game Changer, the whole series. Nihad got to book 4 and was like, I can't do this. I need a break. I was like,
why?
Okay.
Why Nihad?
Yeah, why Nihad? Why?
Why would you do that?
So
you don't like reading about hot gay men having sex?
Exactly.
What's wrong with you?
Literally.
It's not like you have a job.
I'm
kidding. I'm kidding.
This is what I've been saying. But yeah, so we started reading it together, and then we got to, because books, I think we read book 1 ages ago. Then we read book 2, which is Shane and Ilya. Book 3 is a guy called Ryan and Fabian. Book 4 is, I don't remember his name. Kyle, the bartender, and another guy, Eric, I believe. And that whole story has just pissed me off because it was like, I won't spoil it because Nihad still hasn't finished it. But if you know, you know. And it just pissed me off. And then I was about to read the next one, which is, again, not about Shane and Ilya. And Nihad's like, I just want to know what happens to Shane and Ilya. I don't care about anyone else. And I'm like, well, just read the fucking Shane and Ilya books then. Like, just let me finish the series. I hate, like, leaving the series, like, unfinished.
Yeah.
So while Nihad's been taking a break from that, I've been reading the Captive Prince trilogy, which is by C.S. Pascat. And
The Captive Prince.
I got sold on the cover alone.
Because we talked about this before.
Yeah, it's very...
sexy.
And I'm on the last book, but it's very like political and like.
Oh, and
like,
as we talked about last episode,
but
your mind
it's
goes blank.
still interesting. It's still interesting to me. There's a lot of characters, so I just have to be like, okay, I forgot where you're from, so just ignore you for now, because you're not that important. But it's very good. I would really recommend the series, and they're very short. And
is this The Captive Prince?
Yeah, the first book's like 250 pages. Second book is about 400, and then the third book is like 300. So which is short for a trilogy of fiction books.
Interesting.
So I would recommend. But there are Google the trigger warnings.
Oh right. We talked
but they're
about
not as bad as it sounds. I think if you look at the trigger warnings and you're like, what the fuck? Why was this book ever written? Then you read it and you're like, okay, it's not that bad. In my eyes, it's not that bad. Also, it's fiction. So
but
take
still,
from that what you will.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, not defending the one that's the bad one in the book.
Yeah.
But it's fiction, so it doesn't bother me. I quite enjoy things where it's got like darker themes. I think it adds a level of like escapism to me. If it's too like grounded in reality, I'm like, it's a bit boring.
Cancel.
Oh well. Anyway, that's what it is.
I haven't been reading any books.
Shock.
What would I've read one book this year. Well, listened to one book, and I think that's me done for the year.
I've got a heavy book reading month coming up. I've got the sequel to Diabound is coming out at the end of this month.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually, it might even be next week. I can't remember, but that's coming out, so I need to start reading that at some point.
What other thing? You had a couple of points on your notes.
Right. So we've talked about the books.
Tomodachi.
We talked about Tomodachi. Another thing we spoke about at the wedding, Michael Jackson movie.
Oh,
why?
Tell me about it, because I have no idea.
I don't know anything about it, but why? I don't understand why we need.
So they're actually making a Michael Jackson movie.
No, it's made. It's like out in the cinemas, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Michael.
Okay. Who plays Michael Jackson?
I don't know, but I just think, did we need a Michael Jackson movie after we've like uncovered what he allegedly has done?
Well, because it's all alleged.
Yeah, but why?
But yeah, I agree.
It's like people forget these things, and it's like, oh, we can just ignore that because he was a good artist. Well, was he?
No.
Was he a good artist when he's allegedly done all these things?
Yeah.
Do we need to like?
Do they
put him on a pedestal and make a movie about him in a positive way?
What do they show exactly? Like, what is it about?
This movie is literally just about his music career.
Let's see. The story of pop superstar Michael Jackson from his extraordinary early days in the Jackson 5 to the visionary artist whose creative ambition fuels the relentless pursuit to become the biggest entertainer in the world. So it doesn't.
It's just another like biopic of like
It's like another Bohemian Rhapsody. Another what was the rock?
That was a Bob Marley one, wasn't there? And then there was the Jimi Hendrix, was it?
What was the one?
The one that Timothée Chalamet did?
No. Well, that wasn't music.
Yes, it was.
The ping pong one?
No, not the ping pong one.
He did a music biopic?
He's done. I'm sure he has.
Timothy?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he did. Because they did a whole thing where he was like riding around on a bike at the premiere and thing. That was for that movie, wasn't it?
What the hell? What are you talking about? This?
A Complete Unknown. That's about a musician.
Oh. I don't know. I've never seen
Bob Dylan, not Jimi Hendrix.
Bob Dylan. Yeah, Michael Jackson movie, unnecessary. Just like most of these music biopics.
And
to be honest,
I saw Plastic Magazine on their Instagram were like, a Met Gala with Michael Jackson theme would be so good. And I'm like,
what?
What are you talking about? Like, what are you on? Like, what are you smoking?
Who said that?
Like a Plastic Magazine. It's like a editorial magazine kind of thing.
Okay.
But I'm like, okay, yes, he had like iconic outfits, but like, do you really want to
celebrate?
Someone who has that like negativity around them? Like it feels weird to me. It's like, it's just a bit icky, and it feels like people are just forgetting the horrible things that he allegedly did, just for the sake of like he had some good songs, you know. I just think it's
and tried to be Jar Jar Binks.
And tried to be Jar Jar Binks. How many episodes are we going to bring that up in?
It's something I'll never be able to.
It just pisses
get out of
me
my
off
head
because I'm like, how do people forget these things? And
yeah,
how
it's
do
not
people...
got good. I mean, it's got a good IMDb score. I mean, it's got an average IMDb score, 7.7. But
like, I'm sure the movie's great. I'm sure it's an interesting movie, but I mean, maybe it addresses parts of it.
I mean, viewers rated it 97%, but reviewers 38% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I just
film
think
is
it was
so
unnecessary.
chopped and screwed that my heart beat fewer times than the number of cuts in a single scene. Girl.
So maybe the movie is actually not that great.
I am interested though. Every time they do one of these, I am interested to see the actor's performance as that person.
Yeah, but also, would you want that to play that character?
Yeah, I don't know. Do they show his like transformation to a white man? Because that would be crazy. And that was crazy that he did that. And I don't even know how you do that.
He didn't become white. He allegedly had a skin condition that made his skin turn pale. And then...
Is that true?
That was...
And is that a thing?
I think that's the excuse that he gave. And then it's also... Like, he had, like, with the nose job thing as well. I mean, it's just... He was just a very... strange man.
He was.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, like...
It's not the same person. It is not the same person. That's
not a skin condition and whatever. Well, speaking of, you know The Boys?
Yes.
You know the actress who plays Starlight?
Yes.
She's been getting a lot of hate online for her face looking like she's done a lot of work. And when we were watching the last... Excuse you.
Sorry.
When we were watching the last season, Rick also mentioned, he was like, oh, you can tell that she's had a lot of work, and like it doesn't look like she's like emoting a lot. And I was like, I don't know, like I can't really see it. I was like, I don't know. And then she came out and did a post addressing it, saying that she's had no work done and that she's basically had a condition where she almost died that caused her face to basically look like she said that it caused her lips to like, what do you call it? Swell. And basically it caused her face to look a little bit deformed. And she thought she was going to die. And people were saying that she was getting work done. And I was like, oh my God, poor girl.
This is why I think you should just stop commenting on other people's bodies, because you really don't know what people are going through. And even if they do get work done, who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
exactly. I don't care.
What difference does it make to your life if someone wants to have like a facelift or like wants to have their nose done? Like, does it really bother you that much that someone else can afford to do it and you can't?
Yeah.
Like, who cares? And also, if someone wants to ruin their face by getting like too much work done, let them. That's their decision.
Yeah. No, I don't care, and I mean I support.
Because I always see as well, like, people love to talk about Madonna.
Where is it?
Especially now that she's like re-releasing like music or like making a new album or whatever. People just love to talk about her and how like they compare her to like somebody else. They'll be like, oh, Madonna at 60 compared to my mum at 60 who's never had work done. I'm like, okay, well, your mum is not a celebrity and has not been in the public spotlight for like half of her life. Like, it's over half of her life.
Yeah.
It's like I can imagine that there's a lot of pressure as a celebrity, especially as a woman, to feel like you need to keep up with the new younger generation. And like, yeah, like maybe she doesn't look as good as she could have done, but it's not her fault.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a lot of pressure being put on her to look good.
Yeah.
So how about...
God, how old is Madonna? In her 60s?
I think she is. She'll be 50s or 60s.
67.
67.
67.
Oh.
I mean, she does look a bit crazy, to be fair. But like,
yeah, but also like she's
Yeah.
67. Like,
she's 67. Yeah.
give her a break.
I wish she would embrace it though. I wish she would just said fuck it and like.
But also that
Like, look at
the
Meryl
picture
Streep.
of her. Yeah, but the picture of her that you're looking at now, like that, is just a bad example.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
she doesn't like her outfit and her hair does
Yeah.
not really flatter her there.
She's doing the layer buns.
Oh yeah, but like, yeah, she's nearly 70. Like, give the woman a break.
How old is Meryl Streep?
Mirrors.
Because like she sort of embraced her. Meryl Streep is 76.
Jesus Christ.
That is crazy, and she looks beautiful, and she's embracing her, and she might have had work done. Like,
She probably
I don't know.
hasn't.
She probably
doesn't look like she.
I don't
has.
know. Maybe she's
She
had
may have
like
had a bit of Botox or something, but.
look at her at her prime. Damn.
But again, you're doing it. You're comparing people to other people and being like, oh, I wish she didn't do this.
Well, I'm just saying that I wish there wasn't this sort of
yeah, no, I get
pressure and expectation to always look snatched, and we should embrace people aging naturally.
Yeah. And this is a good segue to talk about The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Okay. Before we do that, I wanted to read out what the boy's actress said about her thing.
Wow, ruined my perfect segue.
Sorry. She said,
well, maybe if you found it.
I thought that was the quote, but she health condition. Fuck.
Okay, anyway, so she had a thing that she thought was life-threatening, blah, blah, blah. She looks different.
Yeah, okay.
Good for her.
Okay, never mind. I can't find the quote. It's fine.
Anyway.
Segueing to The Devil Wears Prada 2, which we haven't seen yet.
We have not seen yet, but we are seeing it tomorrow.
By the time this comes out, we saw it last week, but now we're seeing it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've
seen good things. I've seen people say it was unnecessary, but not bad.
I think it was unnecessary.
I also think it was unnecessary.
We weren't going to go watch it. And
I think
even
as
told
a society,
Thea
we don't need to... Oh, there's a Google thing.
There's a Google special thing when you... What is this? Well, so when you Google Devil Wears Prada 2, there's a little like Google animation, and
For,
there's
like, the red stiletto.
What's this? Oh, yeah. There's a button you can press, and there's red heels walking across the
Like the devil.
Yeah, the devil heels
heel.
from the poster.
That's
Okay.
cute. Yeah, I think I don't really like how Hollywood does this, where they just have a well, it's not even a franchise, is it?
It's all about remakes and reboots and live action remakes and non-shit.
But like, I think it's one of those films that like it probably will be funny.
Yeah,
it probably will.
I mean,
be good.
it's Meryl Streep,
It's Meryl
Anne
Streep,
Hathaway,
Anne
Emily
Hathaway.
Blunt,
Yeah, it's a good
Stanley
cast.
Tucci.
Yeah,
that guy from Caleb Heron. Do you know him?
Oh yeah,
I listen to his podcast every week.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's in it.
He's really funny.
He's in Devil Wears Prada 2. Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm like, good for you. I really like him, actually.
Yeah, he's very funny.
He's really funny, and his podcast is really good. And yeah, we weren't going to go watch it. And when Theo asked us in the group chat ages ago, I was like, no, we're not going to watch it.
Yeah,
because
I wasn't planning on it, to be fair.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on it. If Andrews didn't suggest it, we wouldn't have gone. Oh, let's take a quick break.
That's fine.
Or are we good?
No,
We're good. Never mind. Yeah, we weren't gonna go watch it. We were probably gonna watch it when it came out to like streaming, because we were still curious, but we didn't think it was worth going to the cinema for.
I imagine it'll be on Disney Plus very, very quickly.
Oh yeah. But yeah, Andrews suggested we go watch it in the cinema, so we were like, yeah, sure, let's go.
I think it'll be fine. Like, I think it'll be enjoyable.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be groundbreaking.
No.
Like Florals for Spring. Groundbreaking.
What? Oh. Yeah. I was going to say like the original, and then you caught me off guard. Yes. But like, yeah, watching Meryl Streep do her thing.
Yeah. And that was a character that she's very like famous for, isn't it? So good for her.
Yeah, good for Anne Hathaway. Do you like Anne Hathaway?
I like her as an actor.
Yeah.
I think as a person, She gives me.
Oh, Lady Gaga's in the movie,
Is she actually in it?
and she has 3 songs.
Yeah, she's in the soundtrack. I don't know if she's actually in the film.
I think she is,
Oh.
because I read that Meryl Streep suggested they put Lady Gaga in because they were looking for like a pop artist to perform live, and she said,
You know, if
"Let's
they
put
ever
Lady Gaga."
did a Meryl Streep biopic, Lady Gaga should play her.
You think?
I think that she could do a good Meryl Streep. I think they look quite similar.
That would be a really difficult role
To play an actor.
to play one of the best actors.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But Lady Gaga's a good actor.
She's
good.
she's good.
I think she's
She's
good.
had her ups and downs. Like, she wasn't amazing in Joker 2.
Yeah, but that film was not good.
Yeah.
Like, you
Well-
can't blame her for the...
Well, we could go.
No, the film was not good.
We'll talk about it another time because it wasn't good, but that was the point. And we'll talk about it another
What do
time.
you mean that was the point? Like, the point of the film was that it was not good.
We can't go into it now. We don't have time. But I'll note it down. Next episode, I'll talk to you about Joker 2. Because me and Rick had like a revelation after we watched it. Because we walked out of the cinema and we're like, that was shit. But then we talked about it and we had a big revelation. We'll enlighten you next episode.
Okay.
If you want to be enlightened, stay tuned next episode. But yeah, she wasn't great.
So then
in
you're
that.
saying this and you're saying that she wasn't great in it, but then
Yeah,
you're saying
I'm
that
just
it was
saying her
good.
acting wasn't great.
I think her acting was fine.
It was fine. Anyway, not Meryl Streep level, but maybe she
No,
could.
but
She could.
You don't need to be Meryl Streep to play Meryl Streep.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
I think they could dress her up to make her look merrily.
I think she could look like her. Yeah. Ah, that'd be interesting. I want to see it. I want to see a Meryl Streep.
But also, I
biopic.
don't know much about Meryl Streep enough to be interested in
Well,
watching a
exactly.
film about her.
That's why a biopic about her would be interesting.
But is she actually that interesting? Like, has she had an interesting life other than being an actor?
Probably. She probably.
Oh,
had.
Donatella Versace is in...
Wait. Donatella Versace.
Did you see the post? It was like, I'm sure it was like Bella or Gigi
Rachel
Hadid
Bloom.
put a post being like, I stand with Palestine. And then Donatella Versace was like, Donatella Versace with a purple heart.
No. No, I haven't. Rachel Bloom is in this movie.
Who's Rachel Bloom?
Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. I love Rachel Bloom. You know her.
Why would I know her?
I don't know. She's a very good comedian.
I don't really
But
like
she
comedians.
created Crazy Ex-Girlfriend that we watched with Rick recently last year. Such a good show. Such a good show. So funny. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend is a musical show, but it like pokes fun at musicals. So like all the songs are the most ridiculous musical songs you've ever heard, but they're so good. Like, I listen to the Crazy Ex-Girlfriend songs so often, but they're all fucking ridiculous. And it's so good. I think it's 4 seasons. Really, really good. And she's in it. She's also in the RuPaul movie coming out.
What
The
RuPaul movie?
Stop That Train. Have you not seen the trailer for it?
No.
It looks so good.
I am like so far removed from like the Drag Race universe.
But it looks so fun. It looks like a really, really fun movie. It obviously looks
Stupid.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it looks like high production and really fun. And she's in it. Anyway. Devil Wears Prada 2. Yeah.
My expectations are relatively low, but I think I will still enjoy it.
Same. I'm in the same boat.
And we will have to give
Boring.
our review first thing of the next episode.
Yes.
Write it down.
Write it down.
But I think we will be maybe pleasantly surprised. I feel like I'll probably cry. I don't know why. I just
What?
get the feeling that I'll probably cry at some point. I think there'll be some sort of emotional
Girl.
moment and I'll probably cry.
I won't. Okay. Shall we wrap it up?
I think so. Have you had anything else to say?
No. Did you?
Okay. Nothing on my list.
Okay. Question of the week.
Question of the week. What?
Have you played Tomodachi Life? We started this with Tomodachi Life.
Yeah, we're bringing it back to Tomodachi Life.
Or not?
Well, have you played is a bit of a shit question.
Yeah. suggest us characters to
who
create.
would you make in Tomodachi Life?
Yeah, and maybe I'll make them if you tune in.
Yeah, make a suggestion.
On
And then
Twitch,
you can watch
on
on
TV
stream.
at the 71th floor. No, it's 71th
Have
con.
your say. Vote in the comments below.
I mean, I already created a fan request character.
True. Well, you created a fan.
Yes. So.
And
And a fag. Anyway.
I'm supposed to say the word.
Like, comment, subscribe, everybody.
Yes.
We're at 260 subscribers.
Mm.
So we're very close to 300.
Yes.
And
Slowly getting there.
Slowly getting to
but
500.
surely.
We need 500 to
We need
earn
to do
money.
something. You know what we need to do? We need to do like what Wide Load, what they did. Just do some
The face
sort of
reveal.
like the face reveal, because I feel like that was a big moment in
Or we need
history.
to have Wide Load on our podcast. Wide Load, if you're listening, we like you.
We do. They're very funny.
They're
actually.
British, aren't they?
No, I think they're Australian.
Are they?
I think so.
I thought they were British.
I think they're Australian.
We'll do our research. And
Because that would also be very difficult to film. If they're like 12 hours ahead of us.
Oh, yeah.
Or, ahead.
damn. Anyway,
Maybe we'll figure it out.
that's behind the scenes.
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, we probably won't figure it out.
yeah.
It's probably not going to happen.
But yeah, if you're listening, give us a review and follow us. Actually, if you're not following us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, just click follow.
Again, it's free, and it helps us.
Everything is free.
Everything is free, unless you want to subscribe to the Patreon that we don't have. But if you want a Patreon, if you want to give us money, tell us
If
in
you
the comments below.
if you're someone who wants to collab with us, the 71th floor pod at
send an email.
gmail.com. Our email has been very barren recently.
Aww. It wasn't for a while. We
It
had
wasn't.
a good
Yeah,
phase.
it was
Started
popping
the
off.
year.
It was popping off for a while. Anyway, we'll leave you because I have a train to catch.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
Yes.
See you next week, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.